Hello, welcome back to another episode of my HTML tutorial for beginners series. In this episode, we're going to learn about checkboxes. In our last episode, we looked at how to create radio buttons in HTML. Let's go ahead and see what checkboxes are. Okay, so with a checkbox, the user can select multiple options, just like this. Unlike radio buttons, where users are only allowed to select one option, with checkboxes, users are allowed to choose multiple options, just like this. Okay, enough of the talking. Let's go to our code editor and then see how we can create checkboxes just like this. Here I have my code editor opened, which is Visual Studio Code. Go ahead and practice with me, okay? Because the best way to learn code is to practice. I've created a file called checkbox.html and I've opened it up on the right hand side, which is here. Inside this file, I have my bare bones structure of my HTML document, which is very simple to create, okay? All right, we're going to be entering our code inside the body tag. You can see that. Now let's go ahead and start by creating our form tag. Okay, so we're going to enter our form tag because a checkbox is just a way or another way of creating a form. So we simply put less than and then we put form and then greater than. We open it up just like we did. Okay, so we'll go back there and then this time we need to enter an input type called checkbox. Okay, so put input and with the help of Visual Studio Code, immediately you enter input, it will go ahead and do the hard work for you. Okay, but because we are learning, we are learners, we are beginners, this is not a good practice. It's always a best practice to enter the code manually as you are beginning. Okay, so inside this text, we need to change it to checkbox. Okay, so change it to what? Checkbox, like this. Now, come down and then enter your label. So we put less than and then we put label. Good. Now inside this label opening and between the opening and the closing, we need to put our text. So I'll put red, then we'll come down again and then put another input type. So less than and then we put input type equal to quotation. Here put checkbox and then we close it. Come down and then enter your input type. So label. So this label and then we close it. In between the opening tag of label and the closing tag, we need to put another text. Okay, so I'll put green. Let's break it. Let's come down and then we need to put another input type. Okay, so less than and input type equal to, and then we need to put another checkbox here and then we'll close it. Good. We'll come down again and then we'll put our label. Okay, so less than label. And inside here, we put another text. So I'll put black there, like this. Good. Let's go to our web browser and then reload. So let's reload. And as you can see on top there, we have our check boxes. Okay, and they're working fine. But there's yet one thing we haven't included, and that is our text. So we can put a heading or paragraph. Okay, so let's go back to our code editor, and then I'll show you the two things we need to add. Okay, so let's put a heading first. So we'll put heading 3 like this, and then we can put colors. Okay, something like basic colors like this, and then we come down, and this time we need a p tag, which is a paragraph tag. Okay, so less than, I put p and then close it, and inside the opening tag of p and closing tag you can put some text here. So let's put select your best colors like this. Perfect. Now let's go back to our web browser and then check. And as you can see, we have a heading, which is heading 3, and below there's text, and this is a paragraph. Select your best colors. So I can decide to pick this and this as my best colors. Okay. Now, there's still a problem. We want our buttons to stack on each other. Okay. So all we need to do is to go back to our code editor, and then we put break tag. Okay, this tag that will help us break our lines. Okay, instead of having one straight line. So we put break like this, and then we go back to our development browser, and then we reload this page, and as you can see, everything is working fine. Okay, so that is it. That's how you create checkboxes in HTML. All right, so if this lecture has been informative, stick around, because I still have videos coming up that will show you how to write code in HTML. Okay, in my next episode we're going to be talking about how to create a single line text box or a one line text box. See you there.